do, the worst is gonna happen. I don't fucking know.
Hey, Miguel, I'm back. I found you. Can you hear me?
Thank you so much. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to do this.
It's scary because I was dead in the water. I couldn't talk to you anymore. Hey, Miguel, now listen to me. Listen to me very closely, okay? All these guys are only going to hold off for as long as they can. If this gets any more wild than it is right now, things may turn a little bit south. So I know that you don't want to die tonight. I know that, okay? But you got to give me something, man. You got to stop the car and let us talk.
Talk to you, but I'm not stopping the car until those other squad cars back up. I've got 2 flats. I'm not going anywhere. There's no way I'm getting away from this. Just please leave 1 squad car on me. I'll go.
Okay, I'll tell you what. How about we bust it down to 3 squad cars? Does that sound fair?
I can't do that. I can't. The most, leave 1 squad car and then another one behind it with its lights off. I'll do that, I swear.
Miguel, the best that I can do is 3 squad cars. The best that I can do. Because, like I said, we don't know what you have in there. And these guys got families, man. They've got to make it home to their kids. So the best that we can do is 3 squad cars.
The only thing that is in here is 2 rifles that are locked up that I don't even know how to use. I'm just a stoner, and I wanted to get away from all this. And y'all wouldn't even take, like, my people. I don't know what to do. I can give y'all people. It's crazy how much I can give y'all. If y'all just, like me, like if we could go to Dallas, I could give you guys that get hundreds of pounds.
Starting to pad off, okay? We're still here, but we're still far enough away. You got to work with me, man. I can't give you the moon and stars if you're not going to work with me. Can you hear me, Miguel? Can you see all the other squad cars backing off?
I am backing off.
Everybody's backed off, man. We're 300 yards. So, man, you gotta give me something.
I will let the car that has its lights on in front of me. If you guys can lead me to a gas station, give me something to drink, I'll just fucking go to jail, I guess. I don't fucking know what to do.
Hey, Miguel, I would love, that sounds like a wonderful plan, okay? But the problem is like I said before, we don't know. I want to believe everything you're telling me, but we don't know what you have in that vehicle. I can't put a squad car in front of you with you having possibly weapons in that car. Miguel, just stop the car and we can work out the details here in a minute.
I can't do it. Tell them to shoot on sight.
Miguel, that's not what anybody wants to happen tonight. Nobody wants to. I mean, you got to think about what that does to an officer. He's got to live the rest of his life knowing that he's killed somebody. That's not something that a man wants to have to live with.
Man doesn't want to live with being violated as a child.
And I absolutely agree with that, Miguel. That's the most horrendous thing that can happen to a man. I can't think of anything worse, man, but there's help out there, and there's ways to make sure that doesn't happen to any more people. But if you're not here, man, we can't hear your story. Miguel, are you still with me? We're working on it, Miguel. We're working on this, okay, man? Nobody has to get hurt tonight. He doesn't want to see you getting a shootout with the police. I mean, your brother, he's going to still be here, and you're just going to leave him with that? Are you with me, Miguel? You don't want to leave your brother with that, brother. Miguel, you gotta stop the car, man. You gotta stop the car.
I can't go to heaven if I take my own life. And I open this window, it's either that or me.
Is your mama still alive?
Mom let all this happen to me. Her boyfriend is the first one to abuse me. And she told my PO that it was her beating me, and that he never did shit to me or my sister.
How old is your sister, Miguel?
She's 22.
Do y'all have a good relationship, you and her? Miguel, is you and your sister, are y'all close?
Me and her are close. Why?
The reason I ask is, with all this going on tonight, who's going to have to go tell your sister that you're not with her?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I said, with everything that's going on tonight, who's going to have to go tell your sister that you're not with us anymore? How's she going to take that?
She'll understand.
I don't think she will, Miguel. I mean, you guys seem to have come up with a real bad childhood, and she needs somebody that understands her, and no one understands her like you, because no one had to live through that but you and her.
That's not working, dude. I can't do this.
Miguel, who's your sister supposed to go to whenever times get tough and she needs help getting through something?
God, just like anyone else.
Yeah, God's there, but He uses men. He uses men every day to help Him get His work done, right? Miguel, are you with me?
Now that man with the assault rifle, he should light my ass up. I can't go back to jail. My brother can't go to jail.
Okay, Miguel. You've got to calm down, okay? We were talking good there for a minute. You got to take a deep breath.
Not calming down. They're still in my ass. They're still trying to point guns at me, which that's not going to work. I like that. That's going to help me. Please shoot. Stop being a... just fucking shoot.
Miguel, listen to me. I told you I'm trying to hold them off as long as I can so you and I can resolve this in a peaceful manner.
I don't want to kill anybody, but I don't want to have to kill myself.
Miguel, I don't want you to kill yourself, and I don't want you to kill anybody. And like I said before, right now, All you've done is cost some deputies some time on the street, but nobody has gotten hurt, okay? No one has gotten hurt. Miguel, are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hey, we're fixing to get back on 35 here, Miguel. I really need you to stop the vehicle, man. You don't have enough tires to make it on 35.
Looks like we're done.
Miguel, please stop the vehicle.
Okay. Tell them to back off a little bit. Okay. Tell them just back up a little bit. Back up a few car lengths and I'll stop. Ask them if they see me slowing down.
Yes, they see you slowing down. I'm telling them to back up, okay? But you gotta...
Tell them to back up. Follow me to the next exit and I'm done. We can do this like however y'all want.
Okay, Miguel. I've got everybody starting to back up a little bit, okay? But there's not a service road, so just stay in this slow lane for me, okay?
I'm pulling back. They're not pulling back. More are pulling up. Why is this happening?
Miguel, you gotta understand this is 35, man. We gotta block off the entire road to make sure no other cars pass. That's why they're canvassing the entire highway.
Okay, I understand. I don't want this to go down how I'm imagining it's about to go down.
Miguel, if you do like you said you're gonna do, and take the next exit, pull into the gas station, this is not gonna go down violently, okay?
I swear I used to be a good kid. I swear. There's just some fucked up shit that happens in this world that just, it fucks people up. Do you understand?
I absolutely do understand, Miguel. Everybody gets in the jam every now and again, but it's all about how you handle the situation after it's over. It's not about anything else. I think you're probably still a pretty good guy. You just maybe made some bad choices.
I can't hear you. How do I turn up the volume?
There's a knob, a volume knob.
I got it.
Can you hear me, Miguel? Hey, Miguel, if you want to stop right now, we'll have to listen to what the police officers tell you. But this is not going to go violently like you're picturing, okay? Miguel, are you listening to me?
I'm listening. I'm looking for the next exit.
Miguel, we're not far from the next exit, but you need to slow down, man. You don't have any tires and you're kicking sparks back here. Miguel, can you hear me?
I didn't hear that last part. What was that?
Your vehicle is making sparks. You need to slow down. You're going to catch on fire.
Okay, I'll do it. All right, fine. I got you.
Okay, Miguel. When you take this next exit, you're going to give up?
What?
You said that when you take the next exit, you're going to give up. Is that true?
Yes. I've already given up up on everything. Why even keep trying?
Okay, man. I need you to promise me that you're going to give up, but I also need you to tell me or promise me that you're going to listen to what the officers tell you, okay?
And I'm going to what?
You're going to listen to what the officers tell you to do.
Okay, alright. I can barely hear you, though. You gotta speak up.
Hey, Miguel, when you stop the vehicle, somebody's going to get out of the car and tell you to put your hands out of the vehicle. Do you understand that?
So you guys want to rush in the vehicle? What's your name?
Miguel, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, you're going too fast again and you're throwing sparks, man. You don't want to catch on fire. I promise you that's not the way you want to go.
It's not sparking.
Yeah, it's sparking. I can see them. I'm like 5 car lengths behind you. I can see them.
Behind me?
Yes, I'm behind you.
Are you the one with your...
Miguel, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, slow down, man. You're kicking sparks up back here because you've lost your tires.
Are both of my left ones going?
Yeah, you've got tires. Your tires are gone. They've already come off.
All of them?
I can't hear you, Miguel. Slow down so we can hear each other. Miguel, you got to work with me, man. You got to slow down so we can hear each other. The vehicle's too noisy.
Slow enough?
Say again, Miguel. I didn't hear you.
Slow enough.
I still can't hear you, Miguel.
I'm losing control. I can't fucking steer. I can't control the fucking wheel anymore.
Okay, so just stop the vehicle. Take your foot off the gas and stop the vehicle so that way...
It's not fucking working.
Controllably. Miguel, can you hear me?
Yeah, apparently the brakes aren't working.
Yeah, you gotta slow down, Miguel. You gotta slow down, man. This is getting dangerous for everybody. Hey, Miguel, I thought you promised me you were gonna take that exit.
I can't hear anything.
Miguel, you gotta take the next exit. You gotta take the next exit.
Okay. I'm trying to control it.
Miguel, take your foot off the accelerator. Miguel, you're going way too fast, man. You gotta slow down.
How?
Hit the brakes, Miguel. Hit the brakes.
I'm not trying to fucking move. Fuck. Why are you not helping me?
I'm trying to help you, Miguel, but you won't hit the brakes and slow down. You're driving very dangerously. Miguel, it's like I said before, man. If I give you something, you got to give back a little. And you're not giving me anything, man. I pulled vehicles back off of you, and you didn't stop the vehicle. I mean, you got to work with me for this to work.
I can't hear you. God, please help me. Somebody just get in the front of me and fucking stab me.
Miguel, hit the emergency brake with your left foot. Hey Miguel, you're gonna have to hit the emergency brake. You hear me? Miguel, can you hear me? You're going to have to push the emergency brake.
Where is it?
It's on the left side of the floorboard by your left foot.
I can't feel it.
Kick your leg up real tall towards the door and then slide it down the wall of the door on your left side. Miguel, did you find the emergency brake?
No, I can't. The car's taking a while. I can't fucking find it.
Driver's license? Miguel, the emergency be on the left side of the floorboard by your left foot. Miguel, can you hear me, brother? Miguel, are you there?
I hear you.
Hey, man, you gotta slow down. Use the emergency brake. Miguel, the emergency be on the left side of the floorboard by your left foot. Miguel, can you hear me, brother? Miguel, are you there?
I hear you.
Hey, man, you gotta slow down. Use the emergency brake.
Okay, it's slowing down.
Okay. Now use the emergency brake to stop yourself.
Am I not exiting anymore? Are we not talking this out?
Man, there's not going to be an exit for miles and miles and miles. You've got to just stop right here in the middle of the highway.
That's too much pressure. I can't do that. I don't know.
Miguel, you can do that, okay? You can do that. Your brakes are failing. If you don't stop now while we're going up a hill, you may not be able to control the vehicle, Miguel.
Sorry, I'm dying tonight.
Okay, Miguel, think about this. What if you don't die and you just mess yourself up real bad? Miguel, listen to me, man. Now you're endangering other people. How's that fair to that family of four that's going down the road just trying to get to Grandma's house? How is that fair? Miguel, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Don't want to shoot me. I can't do this.
Miguel, stick your hands out the window. Just stick your hands out the window.
I'm gonna shoot me.
Miguel, nobody's gonna shoot you. Just stick your hands out the window.
Hey!
Miguel, stick your hands out the window. Now open up the door with your left hand. Miguel, you gotta listen to him, man. If you get out of the car and keep your hands visible, everybody will be all right.
No, I need to be shot.
Miguel, nobody wants to shoot you, man, and nobody wants to hurt you, okay? But you gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me. Keep your hands visible and step out of the car and listen to the officers. Miguel, think about your brother and your sister, man. You gotta think about them. Sometimes you can't think about yourself.
Well, I'm just gonna jump in front of one of these cars.
Miguel, just take a deep breath and let's think about this, okay? Miguel, they're shooting at the tires, man. You gotta get out and you gotta show your hands.
Understand, but I don't want to have to kill myself, and I don't want to have to kill one of them. Please, just tell them open fire.
Miguel, nobody wants to open fire on you, man, but you gotta get out of the car and show us your hands. You got to, brother. Miguel, remember what we talked about earlier? How you gonna make it to where one of these guys gotta go home and live with the fact that they took somebody's life tonight? How's that fair for them?
How is it fair that I have to go home from jail and get, just deal with that? That's just...
Miguel, I understand what you're saying, man, and bad, horrible things happen to you in jail. But you're in Ellis County, and I'm telling you, that kind of stuff, we take very good care of our inmates.
I'm not going to end up here, doing jail here. I've got priors.
That's exactly where you're going. You're going straight to our county jail.
Either way in there, it doesn't matter.
Miguel, listen to me, man. You don't want to die. I've talked to you for, an hour now? You've got some bad things going on in your life, but this ain't the way you want to go out. Miguel, listen to me. You got to think about your sister and your brother. You got to think about somebody other than just yourself.
I'm over the divider right now. I'm jumping out and running, and I'm going to jump off this bridge.
Miguel, don't make any sudden movements, man, okay? You don't even know what's below this bridge. There's not very much of anything below here. It's like 8 feet.
I can survive that.
You can what?
I can survive that jump.
Yeah, I understand that, but your whole purpose is to get away, right?
A little bit, not really. I just don't want to deal with this shit anymore.
Well, I can promise you that if you jump out of the car, you're not going to get away. You've got way too many people here. You got a dog here. You got a helicopter flying. I mean, you got the whole cavalry out here dealing with this. Miguel, nobody's gotten hurt yet, man. You gotta give me something, brother. Just put your hands out the window so we can see them.
One guy is still looking at my hands right now.
Okay, Miguel, with your left hand, reach and open up the door. you doing that?
Oh, I can't do this.
Yes, you can, Miguel. You can open up the door, okay? Miguel, I told you that when you stopped, nobody was going to pounce you. Did I lie to you?
No, you did not, but there's a dog waiting for me now, and it's just ridiculous.
That's only if you do not comply with what we're saying, Miguel. As long as you comply, that dog stays on the leash. Do you understand? Did you understand me, Miguel? Hey, brother, you still with me? Nobody's going to hurt you as long as you listen to everything that we've got to say, okay? Do you understand that, Miguel?
I understand.
Okay, so let's open up the door.
Can't do that, sir. Just...
Miguel, I'm literally 2 cars behind you, man. I'm watching these guys work. There's nobody going to hurt you, man, but you got to open up the door. Miguel, are you listening to me? Miguel, you gotta think about your brother and your sister and the rest of your family, man. You gotta think about what you got coming along in life. Not about what happened in the past.
A whole lot of years to serve coming in life. That's about all.
Man, you know as well as I do, prison's so overcrowded, they're letting folks out for nothing these days. Miguel, have you heard anybody?
I know, never.
And I don't think that you would ever intend to.
Want to. Actual.
Miguel, why don't you go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me, man, before this gets any hairier, okay? All these guys are just primed and ready, and this is stressful. This is stressful for everybody involved, man. And right now, all we need you to do is listen to us and step out of the vehicle. Miguel, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor and take 4 big, deep breaths, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now that you've taken some deep breaths and you kind of calm yourself down a little bit, just reach out the door, man, and open the door. It's literally that easy.
I can't. I just don't want to go back. I can't.
And I understand that, man, but you and I both know, I'm not trying to mess you around or whatever, but you and I both know that you're going to go to jail tonight, okay? The whole question is, do you go to jail hurt, or do you go to jail in one piece? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because nobody wants to shoot you, nobody wants to kill you, but you don't want to get bit by a dog. You don't want to have to jump off a bridge or break a leg. Man, you know when you go to jail, you don't want to go in injured. You understand what I'm talking about, Miguel?
I understand.
So with that line of reasoning, would you rather go to jail in one piece with everything working and intact? You can think straight, you can protect yourself if you have to protect yourself, you know, or do you want to go laid up in bed? Miguel, it makes a lot more sense, man, to cooperate with us and step out of the car. You know it makes a lot more sense. Miguel, are you ready to open that door yet? Miguel, are you still with me? I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I'm almost ready. Just give me a couple minutes.
All right, I'll give you 2 minutes and I'll check back in with you, okay?
I just don't know what to do, dude.
Yeah, buddy, I'm here.
Really don't want to go back to that. Doesn't deserve that.
Man, and I understand that, okay? I understand that, and there's security measures that we can put in place. We can put you on in protective custody if that's what's necessary, man. But right now, our main concern is getting you out of that car and making sure everybody's safe. I mean, you got the highway blocked on both sides of the interstate, holding up thousands of people worth of traveling. Man, you got to work with me, Miguel.
In protective custody, I look more like a snitch and I'm dead anyway. I owe too much money. I'm dead either way.
Not necessarily, Miguel. Remember, you already told me that you know a lot of information, and a lot of times that's a very, very good bargaining chip. What are you thinking about, Miguel?
Thanks, fuck it and jamming. Jamming this in my neck.
What are you jamming in your neck?
The blade they didn't find on me.
Miguel, that's not how you want to go, man. Bleeding out, that is not how you want to go. I've seen that happen, and that's painful.
Pain means nothing after what I've been through. Just shoot me.
Okay, Miguel. We gotta calm back down again, man. Alright? We're getting into that dark place that we don't need to be, okay? Nobody's gotten hurt yet. That's still a very positive thing.
First I'm gonna have to do it to my brother, and then me. Please don't make me do this.
You have to do what to your brother?
Into the left side of his neck and rip it to the right.
How we doing in there, Miguel?
My mind's everywhere right now. I don't know what to do.
Miguel, your brother, he doesn't deserve this.
Rather this than jail.
That's not giving him the opportunity to make the decision, Miguel. You're taking that opportunity away from him. Miguel. Like I said, nobody's gotten hurt thus far, okay? And we really don't want that to change, man. But now that you've informed us you've got a knife and you're threatening to hurt somebody, that's one of those game changers, Miguel. You're going to have to work with me, man. You're going to have to keep your hands out the window where we can see them, okay?
Can't do this.
What can you not do, Miguel?
This whole situation.
Man, so far you've done real well. We're talking, everybody's calm, so you can do this, okay? But you can't let your emotions get away from you, okay? Miguel, is your brother still all right?
Yeah, he's fine, he's fine. I can't let that happen to him.
Man, you were 15 years old when you went to jail. Being 15 and being grown are two very, very different things, Miguel. You know this.
I know, and it's going to be worse in grown prison.
No, man, not necessarily.
How much time am I looking at, honestly?
Man, you know I'm not a judge. I don't want to BS you. I don't know.
Worst case scenario.
Man, I really don't want to. I don't know. I really don't know.
Give us a number, or, we gotta see if it's worth it or not.
So I tell you a number, and you don't like the number. What difference does it make, man? I mean, a day, 10 days, 10 years, it doesn't really matter. Jail's jail. It's just something that you've got to live through.
It does matter, because if I'm in jail for more than 10, 20 years, my son will never know me, so what does it matter to me? I'll be dead to my son, so I might as well kill me today. Like, there's no point in living after this. I will never get to see my son after this. I can't. I want to die tonight, whether it's by you guys, by my own hands, or by something we do. But I need you guys.
Hey, man, my cousin basically grew up in the pen. He was a crook, and he's got a couple little girls that love him to death, man. He made it through. He made it through the pen, and now he's able to see his daughter play basketball and graduate high school, and he's going to be there for their weddings and stuff like that. You know, it was a stepping stone, and he used it to build character.
I have character. I am a good citizen who is just trying to go on vacation for Father's Day, brought some extra stuff by accident, and tried to have him work out something. And he didn't want to work anything out, so what else is there for us to do?
Man, there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. You can look forward to making things different tomorrow. But your little boy, if y'all make this a final thing tonight, your little boy ain't got a chance of truly doesn't have a chance of seeing his father. That's not fair to him.
My ex is already making it that way. He doesn't even let me see him. It's been months since I've got to see him. He's trying to move to California with him, and I'm not going to be able to leave. I'm never going to be able to find them. If I end up in jail, it's just going to disappear.
What's your ex do for a living?
She's a hoe and a stripper.
So she's probably going to need child support, right?
Again, she's a hoe and a stripper. She's got nothing but guys paying for all her shit. doesn't need me. She doesn't give a fuck about me. She's not gonna ask for child support.
What's your son's name, Miguel?
This has been Daniel talking about his kid and job. This is why he can't go to jail. This is why this can't happen.
All right. I didn't know I was talking to somebody else since I think the mic was just farther away.
What'd you say?
Hey, Daniel, what's your son's name?
What is that gonna help me out right now with?
Honestly, man, say his name. Think about him. Think about him growing up with nothing but hoes and strippers and those kind of men around him without you there to protect him.
How am I gonna protect him in jail?
Man, you'll get out of jail. They're not going to keep you there forever. They don't even keep murderers locked up forever anymore.
A day, 2 days, a week, a month, a year? That's enough time for any of that you just told me that I need to, know that could happen to him? Could be happening. It could have already been happening. What does it matter at this point if I can't help him, if I'm going to be in jail? It doesn't matter how long, it still could happen to him.
So without you there, a year from now, and you're out of jail and you're walking the street, without you there, is it just going to continue to happen, or can you put a stop to that kind of stuff?
How am I supposed to know? She never lets me see him.
She's going to let you see him. She's got to. She can't just disappear off the face of the earth. It doesn't work anyway.
It's definitely possible to disappear.
And there's a lot of things possible. You know that. But statistically speaking, that kind of thing doesn't happen. People stay where they're familiar. They live the way they're familiar. They stay around the same familiar folks. People are creatures of habit.
She's got family everywhere in the United States and outside of the United States. All she needs to do is make a call to get out of the United States.
Daniel, why hasn't she left yet if that's all she's got to do is make a call?
She's already been planning it. She sits there and tells me every day that she's going to leave one day. She's going to leave one day. Waiting for it to fucking happen.
Miguel, I say every day that I'm going to retire, and I keep waiting, and it never happens. So, I mean, people can talk a lot of stuff, but until they do something about it, it's all talk.
Is that you saying I won't kill myself right now? This is Miguel.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I don't want you to kill yourself. I don't want you to hurt anybody. Right now, all we're dealing with is a stolen vehicle and some marijuana. I mean, that's it. Not really a big deal. They're not violent crimes. Nobody got hurt. It's just another day.
And a gun because you could not protect in your own city. My brother got beat up, jumped into they took his legal gun from him. And now he's catching a gun charge for trying to buy another one and have it on him.
The gun was concealed in the car as far as I understand. This is Texas, man. You can have a gun in the car.
It wasn't registered to him. It was registered to a friend. They basically let us have it, so we had something on us.
That's still not illegal. We don't register guns in Texas, man.
There was no reason for him to handcuff me and charge me with a gun.
charged you with a gun. He hasn't charged you with anything because you guys left the traffic stop before he could even get a chance.
No, he arrested both of us. He arrested me for the weed and my brother for the gun.
Hey, Miguel, is there a way you can turn off those lights on the back? Flip the switch and turn the lights off?
What lights?
You've got the emergency lights shining towards the back. It's killing my eyes.
I have no idea how to do that.
Hang on a second, Miguel. I'm trying to ask one of the other officers if they know what kind of equipment's in there. Hey, Miguel, is there a way you can turn off those lights on the back? Flip the switch and turn the lights off?
What lights?
You've got the emergency lights shining towards the back. It's killing my eyes.
I have no idea how to do that.
Hang on a second, Miguel. I'm trying to ask one of the other officers if they know what kind of equipment's in there. Hey, man, I just talked to this officer over here that originally arrested you. He said your brother was just facing a Class C misdemeanor, and that was it. So I don't guess I understand why you thought he was getting a gun charge or something.
I was chilling, thinking he was just getting charged for his registration and he'd be good. But I asked him, what is my brother being charged for? And he said, for the registration being out and the gun. And I tried to tell him, can I take the gun? And he was like, no, that's your brother's. He's going to jail for that. So fuck that officer. Now I know you're lying to me. How can I trust you now?
Miguel, I'm just relaying information that was told to me by their sergeant. That's all I'm doing. I didn't make any decisions. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you everything that's being told to me.
So how am I to trust you?
Man, I haven't lied to you yet. I told you that when you stopped, as long as you didn't make any sudden movements or do anything crazy, nobody would pounce on you. I mean, everything that I've said so far has been complete, total honesty.
I appreciate that, but look at how many cops are out here. You lied to me.
Now, brother, I told you that if you would slow it up and stop in the road that we would peel some of these back, but instead you started going like 70 miles an hour down the freeway and then went into oncoming traffic. So, I mean, if anybody was dishonest, you didn't take the exit like you said you were going to take back there at Deer Chapel.
Your officer was in the way of that exit.
Miguel, I'm not trying to argue with you, man. It's neither here nor there. The fact is you stopped. I appreciate that you stopped. And now we just need to resolve this peacefully.
You here with me right now?
I didn't understand you.
Are you here right now behind me?
Yeah, absolutely. What are you thinking, Miguel?
Just thinking about not letting this happen. Too late, though.
Yeah, brother, unfortunately, we're all tied up in this right now. The only one that I know for a fact is has no responsibility in the position we're at now is your brother. as far as I'm aware, he's handcuffed and basically just been along for the ride. So if you're worried about your brother getting any more trouble for this, it's not on him.
I know that, but how do I know he's not getting those gun charges? That's bullshit. I know he's going to get charged with something. I know he's going to end up there with me. And I know right after I die, he's going to die in there.
Man, I can't give you any guarantees, okay? All I can do is tell you what's being told to me. I'm a nobody. I'm just a guy on the other end of the radio, and they're telling me that he doesn't have a gun charge. And like I said, I've been honest with you so far. That's all I can do is be honest with you and tell you what's being told to me.
But regardless of the charge, if he's in there more than 3 days, just like me, they're gonna get us.
Who are you worried about getting you?
People I used to work for.
All right. Do I know who they are?
Yeah, they're a small clique off of MS-13, so MS-13 backs them up, but I don't even know if MS-13 is active anymore. I don't know.
Not this county. They're not. There was a small time when they tried to get something going in Ennis, but that got squashed with a shootout. Those guys all went to jail, every one of them.
Well, all I know is that people found us in Port Aransas, and it's not good.
Well, yeah, Port Aransas is a port city, man. You got all kinds of riffraff coming from all over the world there.
They came down from Dallas. They knew me. I knew one of them.
Man, you're in Ellis. This is a redneck, hillbilly, rural community. These folks are laid back and easy going, man. Still there, Miguel?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Honestly, brother, if you're MS-13 or involved with folks like that, man, it sounds to me like my inmates in the jail got more to fear from you and your brother than you got to fear from them. You know how these hillbilly folks are around here, man. These country guys, they don't know anything about no MS-13.
I wish I could trust that. I really do. But I just know that somebody's going to get to me out here. They got to me in Port Aransas. They found me in Dallas. They found me in San Antonio. They found me everywhere.
You got to realize though, our jail tanks are small. There's always an officer sitting with the inmates that are in the tank. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with direct supervision, but the officer actually sits in the tank with the other inmates. It's not like they can hide you off anywhere.
I thought TYC was pretty safe too. So they came in my motherfucking bed, fucking grabbed me. You're safe nowhere. Yeah, TYC, that's a dump, man. That's nothing like Ellis County. I'll try with everything I got. Anybody got a phone on them?
Yeah, I've got a phone on me.
lower my brother's window or my window a little bit, can one officer bring the phone up to me? We just want to make a couple last phone calls.
Man, I'm going to have to get that kind of thing cleared through my bosses, because that's going to take the approach of an officer and the logistics of all that stuff, man. I can work on that. You're going to have to give me a little time to work on that, but you're just going to have to give me a little time to work on it, okay?
Really appreciate it, dude. How do you go into a situation like this? There's no way to prepare for this.
Who are you wanting to call, Miguel?
I just found a phone. Whoever's phone this is in the SUV, if they can, let me know the code, we're just going to make a phone call to my brother's phone and just let him know what happened.
Man, you left that officer standing on the side of the road. He's nowhere near us.
I know for a fact y'all can probably contact him somehow, because you were contacting him somehow to figure out about the charges. Please find out the code or give me a phone, something. I don't know about giving me a phone, because I know you're going to try something, but just help me out.
Man, I feel like I've been working with you all night long, but you haven't really given me much of anything, brother. I mean, I need to know if I'm going to give you access to a phone, I need to know what I'm going to get in return. That's how my bosses work this deal.
After I get my phone call, there's really nothing else to do. I guess I go to jail after that, right? Y'all arrest me, right? Please don't have a dog bite my ass or nothing. I don't want to have to kill that dog. I've dealt with dogs before.
Are you there, Miguel?
Yeah.
You should see a box in the console, and it should have 3 numbers with a switch underneath it. If you'll flip the switch all the way over to the left, that'll turn the lights off.
Okay, what? One more time.
On the center console, you'll see a little box with a bunch of buttons and a switch. If you'll flip the switch all the way over to the left, it will turn the lights off.
Lights? Okay, middle console, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a switch somewhere?
Yeah, it's on the center console.
The console switch. Hold up. Is that not working?
No, sir, nothing happened.
It's all the way to the left now, the only switch on this thing.
No, it's still on, Miguel. We need you to cut those lights off.
Okay, so the only switch on this thing is all the way to the left.
Hey, Miguel, we're working on this phone situation, man, but they're telling me that until those lights go off, we're not doing anything.
You don't know how to turn the lights off.
Start flipping other switches in the center console, Miguel. Perfect. You got it off.
Hey, how are we working on that cell phone now?
Still working on it. Give me just a few minutes, okay? Hey, Miguel, okay, I need the phone number of the person that you need to call so we can transfer them to that phone. Apparently it's not going to need to be unlocked to receive a call, so I'm going to have to put them through to you.
Okay. You ready for it?
Absolutely.
It's 210-771-1053.
Okay, I'm going to repeat it back to you. 210-771-1053.
Yes, it might be dead because they just left her at a gas station with an uncharged phone, but hopefully it's on. If not, I don't know.
And who is this?
One of our really close friends, Holly, has our phone, and she's basically just going to take over and do the rest for us and tell our family we love them and shit.
Okay, you realize that whenever this ends peacefully and we get y'all to the jail, that y'all can make as many phone calls as you want, right?
Yeah, I've been told that before. I went to jail, never got a phone call, so I just want this one phone call right now. If I can get more later on, cool.
If you'll step out of the vehicle now, I'll personally give you my phone to allow you to make as many phone calls as you need, man.
Just want this phone call really quick, please. Hey, is it an issue to, test these buttons out? I've always wondered what, all this shit does.
If you're asking if the vehicle is going to self-destruct when you start pushing buttons, man, all it is sirens and lights and stuff like that.
What the hell? I wish I would have been a cop, honestly. I'm on the wrong side of shit.
That's awesome, Miguel. Hey, Miguel, was your girlfriend with y'all tonight?
Not my girlfriend, but, yeah, she was with us. Yeah, why?
I'm just trying to figure out where she's at, or if we need to go pick her up, or what the deal is.
Yeah, she had no ride. She just got stranded. They towed the cars. She's from Denton. She doesn't know what the fuck to do, and our phones are dead now, definitely. She had 5%. They really fucked her on that one.
Who towed the car? The same car where y'all were at originally?
Yeah, where was that? I don't know. It was one of these random exits. Fuck.
How's Daniel doing, Miguel?
He's fucking ready to go. I don't know. He's pretty fucking depressed. His kid's gone. He's not gonna see that nigga again.
He'll be able to see his kid again, man. And like I said, he's not in all that much trouble. He's just got a misdemeanor.
The people in our lives are a lot more resourceful and a lot more tied up than us. We've been trying to run away from that shit for a little while, so there's no way we're gonna find her. No way. detail coming?
I'm still working on it, man. And just so you know, Miguel, everybody knows about this issue now. There's no hiding it. Anybody's after you or what have you, there's no way we don't know about it.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely dead as soon as I get in there. But I need something done for my brother. That's about it. That's what this is all about. That's why I drove off. I looked in his face and I just knew that what's happened to me should never happen to another man. My bad, just looked really cool.
No worries.
I used to do normal shit before jail.
Hey, Miguel, so I was just informed that, I guess originally Italy Police Department was the guy that took you into custody. Is that true?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to surrender yourself to another agency, a bigger agency that really didn't have any skin in that whole ballgame?
Oh, can you say that one more time? And my brother says we're not answering any more questions until we get this phone call. We really need that phone call. But please tell me that one more time.
Yeah, we're working on connecting it right now, buddy.
Yeah, but what was that you just told me last time about, what, Italy or some shit?
Yeah, I was asking if you'd be willing to surrender yourself to another agency in the county, a larger agency that didn't have anything to do with the initial stop.
It's not that. It's just the fact that what type of case this is. It's just, there's no way I'm not going to an actual prison. And even if I didn't go to an actual prison, any county or anything like that, I don't know. The people I know are going to find me. And I don't want that happening to my brother. Now we've gone through this whole chase. They're telling him he's going to fucking get charged for a gun. This is it.
Hey, Miguel, I need to ask you something, man. How serious are you about hurting yourself tonight?
What do you mean?
I'm just thinking out loud here that if you're seriously wanting to hurt yourself, jail may not be the best place for you. It may be talking to a doctor, getting you some help, figure out what's going on.
Now you sound like all of my teachers and my mom and my sister, and I don't really like that. Every therapist I've gone to is just trying to get into my head, and I don't like that shit. It's not there's shit that should just be left alone. And I know I'm not normal this way that I'm thinking constantly, but that's not going to help anything.
So you've tried therapy before?
And I wanted to murder that guy every time he talked to me.
Who was the therapist?
His name?
What was the therapist's name? Hey, Miguel, you know there's like a million different therapists out there, right? And all of them approach their practices a little bit differently.
I don't think name of him matters, but his name is Jordan. It's like, does that really matter? He was in San Antonio. I don't know. They thought it would help. He thought telling me his real name, his first name, would, like, make us feel more like peers. He always acted like he understood the point I was coming from, but you should think of it this way. There's nothing wrong with the way I think.
And I understand that because I've seen therapists work, but like I said, there's different approaches. It's like getting doctors, medical doctors. Different doctors approach things differently. Some of them are kind of mean and tell you things in a bad way, and some of them try to coddle you.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. Now you're just calling me fucking crazy, which is what everybody's done.
Maybe some of the things that you do aren't exactly the way other people would do them, but I don't guess just talking to you over the past hour or so, I'd call you crazy.
I actually appreciate that. I don't know. I guess you're the first one to say I'm not crazy. That's new. Even my own brother knows I am. Hanging around me too long.
Yeah, man, sounds like you're probably stressed out. You've got a lot of things going on in your life that you're probably worried about, but, that's enough to stress anybody out.
To 46. 46, go ahead. What are you working right now?
Hey, is it an issue to, like, test these buttons out? I've always wondered what, like, all this shit does.
If you're asking if the vehicle is going to self-destruct when you start pushing buttons, man, all it is sirens and lights and stuff like that.
Well, I wish I would have been a cop, honestly. I'm on the wrong side of shit.
That's awesome, Miguel. Hey, Miguel, was your girlfriend with y'all tonight?
Not my girlfriend, but, yeah, she was with us. Yeah, why?
I'm just trying to figure out where she's at, or if we need to go pick her up, or what the deal is.
Yeah, she had no ride. Like, she just got stranded. They towed the car. She's from Denton. She doesn't know what the fuck to do, and our phones are dead now, definitely. She had like 5%. They really fucked her on that one.
Who towed the car? The same car where y'all were at originally?
Yeah, where was that? I don't know. It was one of these random exits. Fuck.
How's Daniel doing, Miguel?
He's fucking ready to go. he's pretty fucking depressed. His kid's gone. He's not gonna see that nigga again.
He'll be able to see his kid again, man. Like I said, he's not in all that much trouble. He's just got a misdemeanor.
The people in our lives are a lot more resourceful and a lot more tied up than us. We've been trying to run away from that shit for a little while, so there's no way we're gonna find her. No way.
How's that phone call coming?
I'm still working on it, man. And just so you know, Miguel, everybody knows about this issue now. There's no hiding it. If anybody's after you or what have you, there's no way we don't know about it.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely dead as soon as I get in there. But I need something done for my brother. That's about it. That's what this is all about. That's why I drove off. I looked in his face and I just knew that what's happened to me should never happen to another man. My bad, just looked really cool.
No worries.
I used to do normal shit before jail.
Hey, Miguel, so I was just informed that I guess originally Italy Police Department was the guy that took you into custody. Is that true?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to surrender yourself to another agency, a bigger agency that really didn't have any skin in that whole ballgame?
Oh, can you say that one more time? And my brother says we're not answering any more questions until we get this.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Case this is, it's just, there's no way I'm not going to an actual prison. And even if I didn't go to an actual prison, any county or anything like that, I don't know. The people I know are going to find me. And I don't want that happening to my brother. Now we've gone through this whole chase. They're telling him he's going to fucking get charged for a gun. This is it.
Hey, Miguel, I need to ask you something, man. How serious are you about hurting yourself tonight?
What do you mean?
I'm just thinking out loud here that if you're seriously wanting to hurt yourself, jail may not be the best place for you. It may be talking to a doctor and getting you some help, figure out what's going on.
Now you sound like all of my teachers and my mom and my sister, and you know I don't really like that. Every therapist I've gone to is just trying to get into my head, and I don't like that shit. It's not there's shit that should just be left alone. And I know I'm not normal this way that I'm thinking. constantly, but that's not going to help anything.
So you've tried therapy before?
I wanted to murder that guy every time he talked to me.
Who was it? Who was the therapist?
Excuse me?
What was the therapist's name? Hey Miguel, you know there's like a million different therapists out there, right? And all of them approach their practice just a little bit differently.
I don't think the name of him matters, but his name was Jordan. It's like, does that really matter? He was in San Antonio. I don't know. They thought it would help. He thought telling me his real name, his first name, would like make us feel more like peers. He always acted like he understood the point I was coming from, but you should think of it this way. There's nothing wrong with the way I think.
No, and I understand that because I've seen therapists work, but like I said, there's different approaches. It's like getting doctors, medical doctors. Different doctors approach things differently. Some of them are kind of mean and tell you things in a bad way, and some of them try to coddle you.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. Now you're just calling me fucking crazy, which is what everybody's done.
Maybe some of the things that you do aren't exactly the way other people would do them, but I don't guess just talking to you over the past hour or so, I'd call you crazy.
I actually appreciate that. I don't know. I guess you're the first one to say I'm not crazy. That's new. Even my own brother knows I am. Hanging around me too long.
Yeah, man, it sounds like you're probably stressed out. You've got a lot of things going on in your life that you're probably worried about, but that's enough to stress anybody out. Hey, Miguel, what's your brother do for a living?
None of this matters. Your continuing question is only pissing me off. All I'm asking for, and the one thing that's probably going to help me and my brother walk out of this car so you guys can end all this, is that phone call. I don't want to hear you're trying. How about you do it so we can get this done with? We can go to jail. We can get to end this night. Everyone can go home. I want this one phone call so she can tell my son that I love him and I miss him. That's all I want from you right now. Anything else, and we're going to do something stupid to ourselves. Please.
Hey, Daniel, I need you to take a deep breath and calm down, man. I've been trying to make a phone call. I've been trying to get them to make a phone call, but it's just going straight to voicemail. So I don't know if it's dead, and now we're trying to make contact with her. You understand that, Daniel? You still with me, Miguel?
Yeah, I'm with you, but he's about to not be.
And what exactly does that mean? Miguel, you gotta talk to me, man. These guys over here are getting kind of antsy with statements like that. You gotta explain.
He just wants his phone call, and that's all.
And I completely understand that, and like I said, we're working on it. But if the phone's not ringing to that person and they don't answer, that's, it's not because of lack of trying.
Yeah, I've got another number for you. I haven't talked to my mom since she gave me up after I got raped. I had to let her know that it really fucked me up inside, and I don't know.
I'm gonna have to get that through the chain to see if they'll approve that, man. But that's gonna be up to them.
Like, what happened so badly, and why I never was the same kid that she loved. I don't know why she stopped loving me.
Your mama's always gonna love you, even if it's not necessarily the way you want to be loved. Your mama's always going to love you just like you're always going to love your mama. Many years I've been doing this, I've seen bad situations, but one thing that's always the same is the kids always love their mama and their daddy, regardless.
Then I want to hear it from her, because she gave me up for another man that was beating her.
And just so I understand, why would this not be a conversation that you can have with her after this is peacefully resolved and you're in the jail?
Because after she finds out I'm going to jail, just like my fucking dad, she'll never fucking talk to me again. Still here with me?
Yeah, Miguel, I'm just thinking about everything you said, man, and the way you're talking, to talk to your mom and all that, it sounds like you're trying to, like, maybe end this in a say goodbye to everybody.
I want to resolve this before I go in. There's no way I'm going to resolve it from a jail cell or after getting out of jail cell. She's always told me I was going to end up like my fucking dad, and when it happens, she'll never fucking talk to me again. You still there?
Yeah, Miguel, I'm here, man. I just thinking about things.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, hold on one second, Miguel. Hold on. You there, Miguel?
Yeah.
What's up?
Do you ever think about, like, elementary school and high school and all that, and how things were simpler?
Man, it's funny you say that, because I think about that stuff almost every single day.
I believe that. Okay. when I was in 9th grade and I went to jail, and my mom decided not to pick me up when she could have, and that's how I met most of the people I really started getting in deep with, and I just wish I could go back to that day and just stuck to school. I used to be actually pretty intelligent. I just being abused, and then drugs were right there to have my back. I guess I wanted my own money, wanted to do my own thing. I don't know. The point of this is, just, you got kids, right?
Yeah, man, I've got some kids.
You love them and support them and have their back, and know that constantly they're second-guessing themselves and questioning themselves, looking for approval, and they will find it elsewhere. I really wanted to be a teacher.
Man, you know, and I understand you made some mistakes and stuff, but the things that you're telling me, the advice that you're giving me, that's the same kind of advice that Daniel's son's going to need to hear. That's the same kind of advice. I don't know if your sister has kids or what have you. They're going to need an uncle. They're going to need a father. They're going to need somebody around to give them this same kind of stuff, give them the same kind of love that you're giving a, you know, basically a total stranger. That stuff you need to be telling Daniel's son every day, regardless of when life kicks him in the teeth or what have you. You know, he needs to hear that from family. He needs that support.
He's never going to see us again, honestly. I just know that for a fact. She's already in Cali.
So, you don't give yourself up. Absolutely, she never sees you again. There's always a chance, man. As long as you take another breath, another step, another day, there's always going to be a chance.
Any luck with that phone call?
Man, that's why me and you are having to not talk for a minute here, a minute there, is because I'm fighting for you over here with my bosses. But you know, that, like I said, they're my bosses, and they're the ones that are in control of everything. But I'm going to bat for you. Hey, just give me a few minutes, and I'll get back with you here in a second, man. I got to talk to one of my bosses about this.
Tell your boss that if I don't at least get this one phone call, I will have my brother kill me tonight, and he will kill himself right after he kills me. I want this phone call just so that way I can make sure she's okay, and just know that everything's going to be okay for her. She's a little-ass 4'11", 88-pound girl left at a gas station. We left her there. Want to make sure she's okay. We'll surrender ourselves, get out of the car. Just let them know that's what we are honestly all.
Okay, man, I'll let them know. Just give me a few minutes, okay? So they'll be on the vehicle. Davis on Victor 8669. Davis on Victor 8669. It's going to be right down the north, just south of Victor 38.
Receive 022.
Hey, Miguel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. This is where we're sitting right now. This is the fight that I'm having with the bosses. Okay. They're concerned with the fact that you sped up going down the highway. You went into oncoming traffic. You didn't take the exit. You didn't really give us anything. Miguel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, man. This is where we're sitting right now. This is the fight that I'm having with the bosses. Okay. They're concerned with the fact that you sped up going down the highway. You went into oncoming traffic. You didn't take the exit. You didn't really give us anything. And they're afraid that you're going to use the approach of the officer as a way to commit suicide, man, and that they're not comfortable with it. I guess what I'm saying is I need some type of a sign of good faith that you guys are willing to go the distance with this and reach a peaceful surrender, a peaceful resolution. I need something from you to make these guys feel better. My bosses make them feel better that you guys really are on the up and up and trying to resolve this peacefully.
What can I do other than just like sit here? Because as soon as I get out, it wasn't a knife, it was a key, and I just like basically was just gonna jam it in our necks. I don't know. So if I give y'all the keys, like the one weapon we got, I'll just throw it out the window.
Give me a few minutes, man. I'm trying to relay this information, but let me talk to them and see what they got to say.
Yeah, I feel you. Sorry about all that. Yeah, it's not a knife. It's just some random dude's keys. They're kind of sharp, so I just won't stab them in somebody's neck, I guess.
Deal number 28970722. Last name. I'm still working, Miguel. You're gonna have to give me a few, okay?
Okay, cool. Yeah, we have all the time in the world.
That's an excellent way to look at things. You got all the time in the world to fix this, okay? Next three buys. First one will be left hand.
That's it. I just...
Man, from whatever action that you've taken or not taken or whatever, if you start moving forward, you know, this is the way things go. First name
doing good shit, and now all I expect from everybody is into their eyes as I pierce their skin.
Let's stay positive, Miguel. Let's not think about that dark stuff, okay? Yeah, you gotta understand it's a dark world everywhere. I mean, that's why I have a job. It's because it's a dark world, and we experience and see a lot of crazy stuff and deal with a lot of dark people. And you know, if I don't find a way to make it work, there's not much difference between me and you, Miguel. There just ain't. We both experience bad stuff, but it's just the way we handle it afterwards.
Am I normal? Like, is that just a normal way to think all the time? That everybody is out to fucking get you? And that the only way to react is either you or them?
sounds like you think like a cop, man. I mean, quite honestly, there's not a whole lot of difference between me and you. I'm always thinking somebody's out to get me, so it's just what you think is normal is normal to you. What I think is normal to me. I mean, that's the best I can figure.
152, go ahead.
Receive another junction, we clear.
Receive 031. 404, return.
You still with me? Okay. It's 100% normal. So, you know, I mean, you got to look at it positively. You still got something in there that's telling you and directing you in the right direction.
He's the quietest voice, though, and I never listen to him.
It may be a good day to start listening to him, Miguel.
Any luck on that phone call?
Let me ask one of the bosses. I'm going to have to step away for a minute. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Hey, Miguel, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, man, these wheels of justice are moving slowly, man. All this information's got to go from me to my immediate boss, to their immediate boss, to their immediate boss, and make it all the way up to, I mean, you got to understand, we're holding up big traffic over here, and these guys want to make sure everything goes peaceful, so I'm still working on getting this turning, brother.
Shit, you're working for me. I don't know if you're being honest about this shit, but I don't know. Not a lot of people have respected the guy who gets pushed over and shit, so this is why I've become who I am. And I don't know, I just feel like I don't have to be that guy with you.
Man, I'm being as honest as I can be. I guarantee you that.
I could use something to calm me down.
404, say 0.
Get one up to you, and it's the whole officer approach thing that we talked about earlier, man. That's another one of them things that I'd have to get run up the chain and see what they say about it. That's like I told you before, I'm just a peon over here. I'm just trying to do a job.
Well, whatever comes first, I guess. A smoke or a call. Are you okay with that, Daniel? Oh, yeah. Well, we'll settle on a smoke. Fuck it.
Yep, 1237 is what I got.
Hopefully the wheels of justice move a little faster. Sorry, it's 12:38 now. 5 minutes from now, I'm just gonna be that guy.
What does that mean, Miguel? Because I need to know what that means.
No, I'm just gonna kill us both. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm like I said, trying to work with the bosses, but you know they don't respond positively to threats, Miguel. I mean, if you said I'm gonna try to start the car, or you know I'm gonna chunk something out the window or whatever, that's a lot better than I'm gonna kill us both. That kind of aggravates the situation a little bit.
What am I supposed to throw out of the car?
I was just saying basically anything but that. You know, the bosses ain't trying to hear that.
That's because the bosses really don't give a fuck about check to them, just like any cop, just like any CEO, just like any prison guard, just like anybody. That's all anybody gives a fuck about.
Well, that's not how I feel about things, Miguel, and I thought you and I had developed a better rapport than that.
If you're like me, or you don't give a fuck about a check and you're honestly here for your job and to help people, you're just as crazy as me.
There's a whole lot of things in this world that make the world go round than money. It ain't about money, man, because I promise you, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think I'm crazy. But I love what I do. Miguel, what would the chances be of you just giving yourself up right now?
Right now, zero, but in like 3 minutes, if you guys if you help me out, and I know I haven't given you much to give me any benefit of the doubt, but if you give me this phone call, or even a fucking smoke, I really wanted closure with my mom before I went to fucking prison for like at least 10 to 15, maybe 20 years, but just a smoke would make me feel happy, and I'd be good.
And right now, in my power, the best I can do, and again, it takes a little trust on your part, Miguel, but the best that I can do is assure you that when we are able to get you into custody, I will make sure personally that you're able to make those phone calls right here on the road, not when you get to the jail. Right here on the road, I'll make sure you get the phone calls you need, and I'll make sure you get a smoke. I can do both of that, but that's with you voluntarily surrendering. Miguel, are you still with me? Miguel, are you still there, brother?
Getting out, I'm shooting you guys. Fuck!
Hey, Daniel, if you're still in there, man, you got to listen to him. You got to put your hands up. Daniel, if you're still there, click on the radio or say something. Hey, Daniel, are you there?
On video, so. 454,
Yeah, there you go. SWAT, you've got friendlies that are going to move to the northbound side, so you'll have no friendlies on your side of the concrete barrier. You copy?
He's at the 395. Where do you want them?
That's fine for right now.
Ellis County, we're south of the 395. We're coming from Italy. We're on the south end of the scene.
10-4. Hey, Chief, the scene is secure. You can come up if you want.
ABS 101 to Ellis County 120, or command.
Ellis County 101, go ahead.
Sir, just for your information, Waxahachie PD has got TxDOT coming with barricades in their city to reroute everything off southbound 35. Northbound, we don't have a solid solution for, but I figured y'all are going to have a crime scene for a little bit, at least till this is painted, that sort of thing. But I don't know if whoever's south of you guys wants to start working on TxDOT down there. It might be a good idea. But Waxahachie's taking care of it up north of you.
10-4. 106, 101, you can roll medical up if you want.
$501-500.
Thank you.
515, I'm going to need you to clear that and head this way.
10-4.
County, Care Flight 818. We're clear to make the scene.
Deputies Helicopter 101 to Care Flight 818. They called the scene security, requested your presence. If that's you guys just south of the scene, you can come northbound and rendezvous with the police vehicles there. Your patients are going to be on the other side of that brick wall, though. Come to the very front.
Receive, we're coming this way.
101 ground units, you got a Care Flight ground medics coming in from behind now. They're northbound on the southbound side, coming to you.
Get on there. 101 confirming it is clear for the medics to come in.
10-4. Yeah, 10-4, you can roll them.
Care Flight unit on scene, you did copy, it's clear to go in.
CPS 101 Ellis County, Care Flight 818 is on scene with TAC at this time. With what? CPS 101 Ellis County 101.
Care Flight unit on scene, you did copy, it's clear to go.
Ma'am, they're busy now. They couldn't answer us. We're about bingo on fuel, so we need to return to Mesquite. But you let them know we're going to go ahead and clear the scene. We can talk to them, and we'll have we had a recorder going. We should have video on this if they need it.
10-4.
County, I'll be clear.
Right there.
125 County.
125.
Can you confirm we've got no friendlies down or hurt before we let MS leave? We got no friendlies down. We're good. Receive. County, on the other channel, I don't know who all's on which channel. Can you just make sure for me too, please?